Like I like, I like competition. I like to have a goal and just get better and so on. But I'm competitive against myself because that's my own target. Like I want to get better every day. But I start here. Maybe some people start lower than me or higher than me. Well, I can't reach them yet. I've got to walk that way first. So stop comparing yourself to others. And especially on social media, because like there's this huge, influencer thing.
Yeah, we were just talking about it earlier, my team and I.
It makes you like so upset and like, and even me, like, I mean, I don't have any like self problems. Like I'm super comfortable about myself. But when I see that many pictures of these girls having like 13% body fat and, it's just like, I'm like, why am I not looking like this? Well, right now you're looking like you are. Maybe if you train and do the work and eat properly, tomorrow you'll be better than yesterday, and so on and so on. So instead of like comparing yourself to others, compare yourself to yourself.
Be the best version of yourself.
That's it.
Compete with yourself.
So take pictures, journal, record where you're at and your struggles and what you're feeling and how how much you weigh, what's your body fat percentage, and work towards a goal that is realistic for you. You know what? It's going to be amazing. And when you get there, you don't care because like you beat yourself. That's the best thing.
And it feels like you're constantly growing, leveling up, getting better, and you set new goals, new milestones, new ideologies of success. Because people tend to think that success or progression is just money or growth in whatever you do. But it could also be in the personal life, in health, and in nutrition, in new habits as well.
Yeah. I think, people think like they go to school and they learn and then they start working and that learning stops,
Yeah, that's What are your thoughts on that? Like when they think that, oh, okay, I completed study, now just work, money, and growth. Like learning, not for me.
Yeah. So for me, like the day you stop learning, you die. So our brain is a muscle. So like you go to do your, bicep curl, you want to work your brain, and I'll give you a simple example. Like my great aunt, she was at the dinner table with us.
Okay.
And we were just chatting, and literally I can see her head being down, and I'm like, oh, she's asleep, like, oh my God. And she's like 86 now, okay, and she was literally like looking down. I'm like, oh. So I'm like, Auntie, are you okay? And she's like, oh, sorry, I was WhatsApping my daughter in Canada. And I'm like, oh my God. She's like almost 90 and she's like WhatsApping under the table like a teenager because she doesn't want us to know. And I felt great about it. And she's still alive today, touching wood. She's all well. And because she keeps learning. She's like, yep, I want to learn this internet thing. I want to have Skype. I want to, you know, to keep learning. There's, if you want to learn, you're 58, you want to start learning a new language, well, go for it. Like, why not? Like, your brain cells die if you don't use them. So go for it,
What are your thoughts on... You brought up something really interesting. So you mentioned about doctors, because being in sports and in national sports as well, when I was younger, the first resort is always doctor or the ice treatment, elevation treatment, right? But when you go to the doctor, it's always injections or some form of therapy that they give you, what they call it, like MTSD, some